Spider-Man No Way Home is way more overrated than you guys think, so let's talk about why. Don't get me wrong, this movie has some very cool parts in it and very cool fight scenes, but it actually isn't as good as people say it is. I feel like they're just trying to put Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in this movie to, number one, for money, obviously, and number two, to distract people from the actual plot. So people don't actually think about the plot and they're only focused on those popular actors. And believe me, a lot of people fell for this Sony trap. As you can see in the Rotten Tomatoes, the score on this movie is very high for Rotten Tomatoes, just because of these two popular actors and all these villains from other Spider-Man movies. A lot of the lines in this movie are very lame and bland. For example, when Green Goblin was like, "It didn't work," I feel like he should have said something way cooler than that. And also, Lizard, when he was like, "I told you there'd be consequences," he just threw him right through a window and then left. And he didn't do anything for the rest of the movie. And I felt like that was really lame. And I feel like they were just trying to give him something cool to say, because he did nothing the entire movie. So, yeah, that's probably what they did. One of my biggest questions for this movie is, why did the villains care about trying to kill Spider-Man? They're just trying to get home. They just want to get home. And also, Doc Ock, he turned good at the end of Spider-Man 2, and all of a sudden in No Way Home, he was just bad again. I have no clue why. They don't really explain things very well in this movie. At first, I thought this movie was really good. This was like 4 years ago, I think, so I didn't really understand much about movies, but then recently I decided to take a deeper look into this movie, and I was like, this is bad. This isn't very good. This is kind of overrated. A lot of the fight scenes in this movie are very cheesy, as well as the VFX. They're not very good. And the first like 10 or so minutes of this movie was very rushed. About like 50 things happened during like the first 10 minutes, so that was way too much. And now, the real question is this movie better or butter? In my opinion, this movie is butter, but it's fresh butter. It's good quality butter. It's not terrible butter. So yeah, that was my feedback on it. Let me know if you disagree or agree, and let me know if you think this movie is overrated as well. Have a good day.